Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. So, we are still House Fossoway. We have a claim over here on some Red Apple land. We also have we're getting some more claims on the rest of their land. And once we stop being content, we're going to go and declare war. We also, last time, discovered the Necronomicon. So, some weird stuff might happen very soon. There we go. We actually own it. So, things might go a little weird. So, we need to choose a new ambition. We just finished our ambition to, what was our ambition previously? Oh yes, to have 5 children, which we now, well, we have had 5 children. So, what are we going to do? Amass wealth? Probably not our kind of style. Paragon of virtue? Probably not. I don't know. Not a lot of these really fit our character very well. I guess we would want an honorary title because we are proud. But apart from that, not a lot else. The melee was fought, and I went boldly forth, while others stood back. I charged forth heedless of my own safety. Oh, wow! There was actually an event for the melee at the tourney. They were all in awe with my manliness. We are now brave. Fantastic. Celise Roxton died of pneumonia, so we're paranoid and we're brave. That's a little weird. Okay. So we're worried that someone's going to stab us in the back, but we're still going to charge forward. Okay. The tourney ends, although I may not have won any of the melee events. My prowess in the list did not go unnoticed, but of course. Cool. That's, interesting. So not a lot left to do. There are a few revolts going on, which are slowing things down. Your Septum Palace was cornered by a desperate crowd of beggars in New Barrel, and now it's been seriously wounded whilst giving alms to the poor in your name. Charity can be dangerous work. So it seems. Yes. Yes, he is slightly injured, but we'll keep him on. That's fine. And not a lot left to really look at here. Let's have a look over here. Looks like, oh, that's actually a very large revolt. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, it's a very large revolt to be over there, and then I see the 30,000 man army just to destroy it. My liege, peace be with you. I've discovered a plot where Lord Joffrey of Hill seeks to see the lordship of Mandervale given to a new ruler. Your humble spymaster, Alice of Yelshire. So Mandervale is one of ours, right? Yes, it is. Yo, Hornhill. Stop it. Oh, he's not going to stop it. I see. Well. Hornhill. What could we do? I don't know. I'm trying to think. His opinion of us is actually quite high. He just wants to give it to a new ruler. I don't know what we would do about that. We're not really the intrigue type. I mean, it's not that we couldn't intrigue if we wanted to. Just we're not really that kind of person. Okay. What have we got here? So he's got a couple of backers. He's got Lord Hobart of Old Town. We could ask to stop backing the plot. You would say no. Okay. And he's got Lord Hobart of Golden Grove, who is our rival. No. I see. What's the plot power? Oh. It's only 33% plot power? Yeah, so they've got a plot going, but they haven't really got a lot of people, you know, really doing anything. Working in your observatory, you're often disturbed by strange noises, uncannily large insects carrying away smaller pieces of equipment, and odd human-like figures spying on you and then disappearing into the night before you can confront them. You really struggle to maintain concentration and get anything done. I must focus. Yes, we must keep going. Miranda Aaron died under suspicious circumstances. She didn't have any land, but she was married to Lord Willett of Stilfen, so it might be that somebody wants to marry him or something. Or would prefer, like... Yeah, probably just somebody wants to marry him. People being exiled. Okay, that person being exiled was actually the person from the Liberation Revolt. We have won the siege of Statterstone, have we? Looks like the Iron Isles are winning sieges. Interesting. We are a commander, but I don't think we're leading troops right now. No, we're not really leading any troops. It's not our thing. Well, I mean, it is our thing, but like, we're not leading them for the Iron Throne. It's time for me to choose how I want to educate my son, Ronald Fossoway. Well, Ronald, you are going to be the spare. He already actually has a lot. He has a little bit of intrigue. So, looking at him right now, I would say he's got a little bit of intrigue, a little bit of stewardship, a little bit of diplomacy. Let's educate him at court. He'll be very good in courtly matters, and if he isn't going to be in charge, he will at least be able to advise. And we will, of course, pay the most that we can. Because, you know, that's what we do. Managed to Brian of the Daughters March has usurped the city of something. Okay, so people are usurping stuff over in the Stormlands. That's fine. Well, over in foreign Stormlands. They really need a new name. It's not a great name. Lord Harlan Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Brightwater Keep, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Morin Fossoway, Lord of Brightwater. Now, here's the thing. We are paranoid. Paranoid. So that would say that we're not going to go. We're proud, which would say that we wouldn't say no to an opportunity to beat the other Fossaways. We're also brave, so maybe that would overcome our paranoid? I don't know. I'm just taking a guess. Yeah, we're going to go. I like tourneys. We're going to go to tourneys. They add a little bit of flavour. The book you bought from the Strange Desert Scholar has proved quite useful for gaining new ideas and insights into your study of the stars and what lies beyond. It does, however, contain some quite disturbing text and images, things that lead towards a level of understanding that might make one mad. Well, we're just going to delve a little bit deeper. We're now known as the Scholar, but we're not mad. We are not a lunatic yet. Okay. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. A child lacks a guardian. Ronald, we need you to be educated. You are being educated in the ways of courtliness. You're going to be... how about court intrigue or diplomacy? We'll try and get intrigue and diplomacy up. So, we have an 18 diplomacy, 0 intrigue guy. Probably not going to be the right one. We have 17 and 2. 14 and 7. Okay, let's have a look at intrigue. We have 13, 14, and we have learning. Garth Tarley, my captain of the household guard, you will be our educator for Ronald. There we go. Done. Easy enough. After arriving at Brightwater Keep, the first day of the tourney began in earnest. You tilted against many lesser knights throughout the day, most of whom you unhorsed easily. Now in the coming days, the final rounds of the list begin, and the opposition shall surely be more fierce. I shall ready my horse. The tourney herald announces the competitors of the next joust to be drawn against Sir Humphrey Ashford. Humphrey Ashford has a better chance of winning than us, because Deceitful gives him a bonus, and Skilled Fighter gives him a bonus. Okay, we take it. We might charge to glance from our squire right into the list, as Sir Humphrey does likewise. Now cue the horses break into a gallop. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening. You deftly guide your lance into strike whilst evading their charge. Wow, we expertly struck Sir Humphrey with your lance right in the centre of his breastplate, causing the lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces, and he is sent flying. We actually managed to win the joust. That was very unlikely. The tourney herald announces competitors of the next joust to be drawn against Russell Willem. You mount your charge to glance for your squire right against the list, as Russell does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. Now he has no bonuses, so in theory we should be... Oh no, Roth gives him a ×2 bonus. Oh, and he is trained fighter, I didn't notice that, so he is actually slightly better than us as well. Oh, that's the previous joust. As you close on your opponent, you see an opening. Wait, did we get something? Oh, we're brave. This is why we keep winning more jousts here. Because brave also gives us a multiplier in jousts. That's good. Now I know it does say dual skill multiplier here, and that is not the same dual skill multiplier. If I understand correctly, this is not the same dual skill multiplier. I think that's for a different dueling system. If I understand it correctly. I could be wrong, but this is just what I'm getting from online. So we struck him in the middle. We struck him with our lance right in the middle of his breastplate, causing the lance shatter into 1,000 pieces as he sent flying from the saddle. The crowd gives a great cheer at your victory, and to relief, see Russell is unharmed. We won another joust. We're doing well at jousting. The tourney herald announces the competitors of the next joust being drawn against Sir Wallace Cordwainer. You mount your charge stick lance for your squire right against the list as Sir Wallace does likewise. Then on cue, the horse is breaking into a gallop. Now, he is a skilled fighter, he's deceitful, and he's brave. He should beat us. Your opponent got the better of you when you met in the centre of the list. Your lance makes a lancing blow on their armour, whilst their lance hits true. The blow from Sir Wallace Cordwainer's lance sends you reeling, and we managed to stay on a horse. But he got the better of us again. And then we managed to stay on a horse. Then he got the better of us again. Then we fell off. And then he eliminated us. Lord Reynard Roxton and Captain of Household Guard Garth Tarley were the next suggested list. After many tilts and broken lances, Captain of Household Guard Garth was eventually on horse, leaving Sir Reynard to be declared the winner. Well done, Sir Reynard. After many tilts over several days, only 2 knights remained undefeated. Lord Reynard Roxton and Sir Wallace faced each other in the final joust, and after many tilts of finally executed jousting, Sir Wallace was on horse, leaving Sir Reynard Roxton to be declared the winner of the tourney. Fantastic. One of our vassals won. The tourney ends, although we may not have won any of the melee events, but Paris and list did not go unnoticed. Yes. Princess Fulia the Prudent has declared the Dornish War for the High Lordship of the Dornish Marches, Lordship of Nightsong, and Lordship of Will on Lord Paramount Gullion the Just. So, Dorne of the House of Ivy Hall has 27,000 men and has 1 ally and many septums as friends. Interesting. Gullion the Just has 27,000 men and has no allies they can call in. Interesting. So Dorne are slightly ahead by 1 count. So this is going to be interesting. Septim Pellis eventually died, presumably of his wounds that he had. He's no longer our septum. We need a new septum. How about Owen? He's our friend, in fact. Perfect. And he can perform charity in Newbarrow. Cool. Now, is there a way of checking what if we're at max levy in Newbarrow itself? I think we're not quite at max levy in Newbarrow. I was considering sending somebody to go and improve our levy in Cider Hall, because it's so low. But if we're not at max Newbarrow, there's no point. Because we'll get more men by just leaving them in Newbarrow. That's fine. Oh, we also have our main source of that, training children, so it doesn't really matter either way. That's fine. Oh, we got some Iron Throne men here. What are they doing? Are they in a war? Or are they just getting... Yes, thank you. Tax laws I don't really need to know about. I think they're just fending off raiders. There are a lot of raiders. My liege, Lord Paramount Tommen, has no idea what a treacherous and despicable... Right. My liege, Lord Paramount Tommen, has no idea what a treacherous and despicable person that man is. My rival fawns over our liege, and Lord Paramount Tommen seems to like the flattery my rival pours over him. Okay, are they friends or something? Nope. So I can expose my rival, or Lord Paramount Tommen will soon know how treacherous that man can be. So, we are brave. We might... I think we have enough to justify exposing him. Let's see how it goes. The more I told Lord Paramount Tommen about the misdeeds my rival had done, the treachery and despicable things I had seen with my own eyes, the more silent and brooding Lord Paramount Tommen became. I feared I may have overdone it, that my liege wouldn't believe me. Lord Paramount Tommen believed every word I said. He now shuns his former friend, Lord Robert II. Oh, good. Fantastic. Great wisdom comes to those who study the world and learn from it. Your studies of the stars and other things beyond this world have taken you on very strange paths, and your learning has increased immeasurably since you started. The stars are right. Yes. We are a very learned man now. Almost a very crazy man, but not quite yet. Wildling Revolt. Perfect. Perfect. More people just being released from dungeons. Iron Throne Man doesn't know where to go, he's just going to glitch back and forward for a while. Magister Ollo has usurped a title. I'm guessing these are just like, it looks like it's a lot of Republic stuff going on, so that's probably what's happening over there. It's like Republic events and things. My lord, for some time now, I've been in the employ of Sir Tyrell, but I seek a better station. I humbly request to join your new brow so I may serve you. All I ask in return is a small recompense. Yours, Arwen. Arwen of Cider Hall. He was serving Sir Tyrell of Waypress, which is directly underneath us. Okay. He's reasonably good at diplomacy. You know what? Oh wait, no. No. This is definitely the point to notice that we're paranoid. Because we're paranoid and there is no reason to have him in our court. We have quite enough courtiers already. You can go away. Yes. Yes, that is the point where I think paranoid is going to come into it. Mera Fossoway died a natural death. She was our aunt. She was married to Lord Roge of Rook's Rest. She had a son who then in turn had sons. Oh, and that's where the Staunton line happened. Okay, that explains it. Okay, cool. My lord, for some time now I've been in the employ of Sir Alistair, but I seek a better station. I humbly request to join your new brow so I may serve you. All I ask in return is a small recompense. Your Septon Jeremy. No, Jeremy, I'm afraid you're not allowed to be here. Liege Loyalist faction. Okay, it's fine. Any factions we need to worry about? Not really. We have a lot of Liege Loyalists in Rose Road. Like, that is a lot of people who are on our side. Perfect. Like, we're probably not going to have a revolt anytime soon. Which is nice. You're finally certain, absolutely certain. There are things you understand now that lie beyond the ken of normal men. If they knew. Oh, if they knew. But it is the task of scholars such as you to keep and preserve such things in secret, lest all humanity go insane with the knowledge of its own insignificance. I shall be the devoted keeper of elder secrets. So we can be a mystic, or I can hide this and dedicate myself to other things, and then I just become a weird scholar. You know what? We can be a mystic. We get some intrigue, we get some trait opinion bonus, but, you know, I think that's what we are. We're a mystic. We like mystic things. We're kind of a little bit weird. We might stick with the scholarship a little bit, although I think we don't get any more events. Which is a bit disappointing, but that's fine. Didn't remove our ambitious. I had no idea what the events were, so I wasn't expecting it to. It didn't. Winter came to an end, by the way. That's nice. I forgot winter was happening. It didn't really come down here and affect us too much. I wonder if the White Walkers actually appear in this version as well. Like, if the White Walkers appear if you didn't start it, what's it called? Whatever the bookmark is, like Clash of Kings or something? Or one of the later ones. I'm wondering whether they appear after a certain amount of time anyway. Also, I didn't notice that Gwaine the Mad of the Hills, like Gwaine of House Flint, had actually, you know, seceded from the north and joined, well, you know, and joined the Iron Throne. Is it just the north that's not in? North and the Iron Isles, yeah. That's cool. You said to report some new brow that charity work on your behalf is proceeding well. The poor have been fed and your pie standing has improved. Perfect. Perfect. We're still saving up, aren't we? That's why we have all, where we're keeping our money. Yeah, we want large estates. Not large estates, we want the Steward's Tower, then large estates, yes. So we got a little bit to go. Just a little bit to go. My liege, my work at Brightwater Keep has seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging documents, I've managed to fabricate a claim on the lordship of Brightwater Keep, presently held by Lord Morum of Brightwater. I'll leave it up to you whether to press it or not. Yours humbly, Melos. Melos, you're doing a good job. We will of course get that, and then we'll send him. I assume you control everything underneath you? No, he doesn't actually. These are not controlled by him, so we don't actually care. I mean, we could get claims on them anyway. Just to, you know, for completeness sake. That's fine. Lord Harlan Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Tumbletown, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Humphrey Willem, Lord of Tumbletown. Yeah, sure, we'll go. We've agreed that tourneys are kind of within our realm of things we can do. So, we're going to keep doing them. Lord Arbert the Seducer has declared the Harrenhal claim on Lawleston War on Lord Osmond II of Riverrun. That's a mouthful. Well, basically, there's a small war in the Vale. It's not important. The tourney had finally gotten underway with the first days of the list beginning in earnest. You failed to make it through undefeated, however, and was unhorsed in a joust by Donald Lannister, whose prowess was clearly greater. You've been eliminated from the tourney. Yeah, he eliminated us. Well done, Donald. I think it might just be the first elimination for tourneys is not done with the jousting system. It's done in a... If there are too many competitors, it will remove people basically at random-ish until it has the right number of competitors for the tourney. That's the way that works. So that can explain why we get, just knocked out really, really early. Ermin has called in a lot of people to his wars. Lord Edric Uller and Emmon Ashford are the next to joust on the list. Have many tilts and broken lances. Sir Emmon was eventually on horse, leaving Lord Edric to be declared the winner. Okay. After many tilts over several days, only 2 knights remained undefeated. Aegon of the Three Towers and Lord Edric Uller faced each other in the final joust and made tilts and finally executed jousting. Lord Edric was on horse, leaving Aegon of the Three Towers to be declared the winner of the tourney. That'd be Aegon of the Three Towers. That's a nice little symbol he's got there. Cool. But he won. He's won as many tourneys as we have. 1. The tourney ends, although may not have won any of the melee events, per person list did not go unnoticed. Oh, we could hold another tourney if we wanted to. We don't have a great reason to yet, but we might want to. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.